Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. We'll talk about everything that happened yesterday. Yesterday, we got a lot of volatility, as you can see, and right now, the market is actually quite bullish. I mean, I would not say that Bitcoin is bullish, but it's showing some bullish signs. So that's interesting because overall, and that's also what we talked about yesterday. Overall, Bitcoin still looks quite bearish, right? If we take a look at the daily time frame, if you zoom out well enough, this looks bearish. But also, if you take away that spike that we had yesterday, we were also making lower highs and the EMAs were trending down a bit. And now what we're seeing, and that's the interesting part, is that Bitcoin respected those EMAs still earlier this morning, but now it's getting back up towards those EMAs and testing that whole level between 26,500 and ultimately 26,700, which is right now the most important key level. So we'll talk about what's possible from there. We have some news as well, which is probably going to matter today, and I'll tell you what to expect from that, and then just in general what that could mean. But yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll just do a full overview. A price alert just went off, so I probably should take a look at that in a moment. But for now, let's focus on Bitcoin. So like I said, my personal bias for Bitcoin still is quite bearish, especially with all of the ETFs, all of the decision dates being pushed forward, and then we have a very strong dollar strength index. Which is great for me because I hold quite a lot of dollars, but apart from that, I mean, this is not ideal for Bitcoin. And then today we have the GDP growth rate and the GDP price index, which matters a little bit. It's interesting, but the continuing jobless claims and the initial jobless claims are way more important. And what we've seen usually over the past 2 months or so, is that the initial jobless claims were always lower than expected, which is great for the dollar strength index, but that usually causes bearish momentum for Bitcoin. So I would say, even though my bias is a bit bearish for Bitcoin, I can understand that currently it's really 50-50 because what you could argue is that Bitcoin right now is in some sort of a weird triangle like this, right? So there is bearish momentum, definitely, but there's also some bullish momentum. Like I said, also with testing those EMAs and now being back at those levels, there's some bullish momentum. So I think the news is going to matter a lot, but in general, we're just waiting for some real confirmation, even if that's confirmation for a consolidation, all right? Because what could also happen is that Bitcoin will just move sideways from here. I would not say that's the case right now because the ADX, which is an indicator that kind of measures trend, is still relatively high. So for now, Bitcoin is still trending, but now we need to find confirmation which way it's trending towards. And personally, I would say we either need to break above 26,750, yes, so break above that and then hold it as support to confirm that we're bullish, and perhaps then we can get up to 27,500 again. So that's one scenario. And on the other hand, it could also be that we just drop back down towards 26,200 and 26,000, which has been our main support right now. That will find some more support there, but that eventually that breaks and that will drop down towards 25,700. And given my knowledge on how September usually ends, and given the current fundamental situation for Bitcoin, but also the economic situation, I'd say it's still more likely to get a move like this. But I'll keep you updated on that, all right? If anything changes, then I'll let you know. And like I said, I mean, purely technically, both scenarios are possible from here. So personally, I'm also prepared for both scenarios. But that's my full take. That's my Bitcoin update for now. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.